Earning a living online as a content creator is a pretty great proposition. We are the first generation in the history of humanity to have this before us as an opportunity. But do you know what is better than making money as a content creator? It's keeping a greater percentage of that money in our own pockets. Unfortunately, that is not how the game is set up. There are companies that take a large percentage of your earnings for themselves, essentially turning creators like you into profit centers and employees for them. And correct me if I am mistaken, but I do not believe that you got into creating your own content to make money for anyone else. This is an invitation for you to thrive on your own terms and conditions, to inject a measure of personal autonomy and personal agency into your digital career as a content creator. You are the one that is creating the content. You are the one who is growing your audience. For these reasons, I believe that it is you and you alone that should be keeping the revenue. If this sounds like a winning, more profitable alternative to creating content online than the existing solutions that you may be using right now, then this video is for you. Shall I continue? My name is Rick, and I have built a platform for creators like you to monetize your content, crowdfund your projects, and sell your merchandise that does not rely on a subscription model. It contains all of the media creation and monetization capabilities that you are already accustomed to, and yet there are no platform fees, no creator fees, no payout fees, no unnecessary fees of any kind that have no place within a sound business model. The platform is named after the principles and values for which it is engineered. I call it Autonomy and Agency. Upon purchase of Autonomy and Agency, you will only ever be subject to online credit card processing fees for individual transactions. It is the one fee that I simply could not get around, and believe me, if I could have done this for you, I would have. Autonomy and Agency is performant. We can verify using Google Page Speed Insights and see that Autonomy and Agency is capable of near perfect page speed performance and perfect across the board web accessibility, best practices, and SEO. If these are four things that really matter a lot to you, web accessibility, page speed performance, best practices in general, and SEO, well, these might be four extraordinarily good reasons to give Autonomy and Agency a really good look. Autonomy and Agency is comprised of the following: donor-based fundraising, brochure website, e-commerce platform, paid content access, social media syndication, video live streaming, audio podcasting, push notifications, newsletter distribution, customer relationship management, content management system. It is powered by WordPress, and there are 0 subscriptions. Autonomy and Agency is an invitation to engage your audiences, monetize your content, increase your online visibility, and manage customer relationships without a subscription. I cannot sing that last note loud enough. Let me show you around. Everything about Autonomy and Agency is design agnostic, meaning you can present yourself as an online business, as is represented here on the Autonomy and Agency homepage, or we can present a creator's profile, as we will see on the About the Developer page. Here we have my own creator's profile with introduction, subscription to a newsletter form, all of my posts, a toggle for alternative content such as about me, information, and of course, a means for individuals to subscribe to paid content, collect memberships, build your audience, monetize your audience. This is all available to you when you're using Autonomy and Agency. So really, you can make the vibe of your online community whatever you want it to be. The public persona you wish for your website is entirely up to you. Sleek and modern, old school retro, or neo-noir. The design choices allow you to customize everything from your brand colors to your page layouts, and you can do all of this with web accessibility and page speed performance as best practice priorities. So autonomy literally means, in this sense, the freedom of establishing the vibe of your business and the atmosphere of your own digital home. You can make it warm and cozy or professionally minimalistic. The choice is truly your own. Let's run through the top menu of built-in capabilities, starting with video. Autonomy Agency features a dedicated web page that showcases your entire YouTube channel library on your own platform within your own domain. Now, this page can be configured to display a specific playlist or your entire channel. The choice, again, is entirely your own. So, more on this in a second after we touch on YouTube live streaming. We can embed our YouTube live streams directly within our own domain. Here we can see a fallback image, which appears whenever you are not live streaming. Below this graphic, which is entirely customizable to suit your needs and tastes, we see a sign-up newsletter form to allow individuals and audience members to sign up and be notified of our future live streams. Now let's talk about why enabling audiences to consume your YouTube content on your own web pages is a really great and really strong, smart business development idea. At the moment, Google and YouTube represent the top two search engines in the world. And Google assesses your website based upon a metric known as dwell time. That's the amount of time that a visitor remains engaged on your web page. And YouTube assesses your YouTube channel by a metric known as watch hours. And that is the amount of time audiences spend watching your videos. When you attract new viewers and grow your audience on YouTube, and then you form the habit within them to bookmark and consume your content from your own website, you nurture two goals at once. Google will see your average user dwell time increase, and YouTube will see your watch hours greatly increase at the same time. Through this strategy, you're able to increase these key metrics across the number one and number two search engines in the world simply by owning your own platform, powered by Autonomy and Agency, rather than leaving web authority benefits on the table and doing yourself a disservice by directing your audiences to platforms that you do not own. Let's move on to posts. Posts are monetizable articles, announcements, or blog entries, and they are able to contain individual videos, essays, custom artwork, and more. Posts can be publicly accessible for free or member-exclusive content only available to subscribers of your monthly recurring content plans. Think Patreon, without the fees. You can mix and match by having some content publicly accessible with additional content held behind your paywall. The choice and flexibility, again, is entirely in your hands. Now let's talk podcasting. Autonomy and Agency enables you to host, syndicate, and monetize your podcast on your own terms. Your published episodes are automatically syndicated to Spotify, Apple, and all of the major and minor podcast syndication networks of your choosing. Autonomy and Agency offers you podcasting statistics so that you can stay informed on how your podcast is performing. Autonomy and Agency also enables you to monetize your podcast in two distinct ways: traditional paid sponsorships, which we are all familiar with, as well as listener-supported podcasting 2.0. This is new. This enables listeners to leave tips and even stream financial support to you in a pay-by-the-minute show of support. Let's talk crowdfunding and fundraising through financial donor support. And we do this because Autonomy and Agency also enables your fans and your audiences to send you donations in support of the content that you create and in support of the special projects that you wish to get off the ground, such as graphic novels, literary works, film projects, custom artworks, and more. Let's talk e-commerce and merchandise sales. Autonomy and Agency offers a robust e-commerce platform built in by which you are able to sell creative works, physical merchandise, and digital downloads. Autonomy and Agency accomplishes all of these capabilities from your own domain and web address. There is no subscription required to run Autonomy and Agency. It is a purchase once and you own it business tool crafted specifically for creators like you. If you would like to see a live demo, if you'd like to read more information, if you'd even like to purchase your own copy of Autonomy and Agency, visit my website at mindcreatesmeaning.com. It's all there waiting for you right now. I look forward to seeing you over there.